Hi everybody, I'm Masterful27. Can't contain my excitement. At the end of last night's vlog, more Gen 3 Pokemon dropped into the game, which warranted a little bit of an addition to the vlog. But here I am today to go through what we know, the details we've got, and what to expect out of Pokemon Go, and what it will lead to for the weekend, because there's plenty to talk about right now. Firstly, I'm going to go through the brand new Pokemon. So we're going to go through the Gen 3s that have now added to the game. They are between ground and rock type Pokemon, something that's been referred to as the desert wave of Pokemon. So that's pretty interesting. So we'll delve into that. We're going to go through the names of the Pokemon, see what to expect, some of their evolution trails and chains, what eggs they hatch out of, because there's an exciting event again that Niantic have confirmed running to the 1st of Feb, so we'll go through that. And then we'll look at the new raid boss. Aggron is now a raid 4 boss. What is its weaknesses? What are its strengths? We're going to talk a little bit about that. So, first of all, I'm going to show you guys a graph which is going to follow, which is about the type of conditions that Pokemon relate to and when they appear. So, as this chart shows you, rock type and ground type normally come out when it is partly cloudy or clear. Partly cloudy for rock type and clear for ground type. Unfortunately, so far, all we've had is rain here in the UK, so we're not seeing increased spawn of these Pokemons. Hopefully they will turn out soon. So they are the conditions that these new Gen 3 Pokemon are going to thrive on and will appear. So what do we know about the list? There's 23 of them, which have joined the ranks of our ever-increasing Pokedex entries out there. And we're going to talk a little bit more about them in some sort of, not detail, but what is out there in the evolution chain. So we've got Whismur, that evolves into Loudred and then goes to Explode. We know that is the evolution chain. Those three are out. We have Aggron, which we'll talk more about Aggron in a bit, with Lairon and Aggron as its final evolution. Again, that's a tier 4 raid boss. We've got Nosepass, which is on its own. We've got Numel and Camerupt. Again, a little bit more about that in a bit. Trapinch evolves into Vibrana and then to Flygon. So, excuse my pronunciations with these. We've got Cacnea that evolves into Catern, or K-Turn. And then we've got Solrock, evolves to Lunatone. Now, there's a little bit unique on that one. Again, we'll delve into that in a bit. Torkoal, again, there's data mining that suggests that could be regionally exclusive to India. Again, we'll see if that comes out. We have Baltoy that goes to Claydol. Lily that goes to Cradilly, or Cradilly. And the final one is Anorith that goes to Almado. There is a new batch there, 23 of them out there. So what is exclusive about any of these? Well, we think Solrock and Lunatone could be a day-night evolution, could be a regional one. Nobody really knows yet. So maybe one of them will spawn more in day than the others at night. And then it moves on quite nicely into the egg situation. There's a new egg event on in Pokemon Go. Any eggs harvested between now and the 1st of February are all included in this. They will all guarantee you a Gen 3 hatch. So again, if you want to sort of make the most out of these, I'd clear down your old eggs, get them cleared out. And there's also some super incubators which can give you a 67% reduction in time for them hatching. That's really useful. Get those 10k eggs down to sort of just, I think it's 3 1/3, and vice versa, 5s and 2s. Clear them out. Get your super incubators at 200 poker coins each. Saves you a third distance and also a quick way to get rid of your old eggs to let you harvest some new ones. That's my advice anyway on it. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Get my super incubators. I've bought 2 or 3 of them now. In fact, I've got 4 of them actually, and we'll use those to clear some of those old eggs down. But anything now that we get to the 1st of Feb, you can walk them, hatch them after the 1st of Feb. They will have a guaranteed Gen 3 Pokemon in. So, some great opportunities there to fill your dexes out. So, what do we know about the eggs? Well, there's been some data mining and some previous examples of successes with these. Whismur comes out of 2k eggs, as does Aggron. Again, the new bit about Aggron is there's also a shiny version of Aggron out there. Already people have caught Aggron as a shiny variant. That would be pretty cool if you get an Aggron. However, that should mean in theory that Aggron would be a 10k, not a 10k, sorry. When it's on a 4th-tier legendary raid, there could be a chance that that becomes shiny as well. So we'll have to look out and see if that happens. Nosepass is a 5k, as with Numel, and at the moment that's all we know on eggs that are Gen 3 guarantees. What new Gen 3 Pokemon hatch out of those, as well as the existing list we've got. So there's a lot there. Again, I'm going to show a chart in a bit which shows you some of the evolution that we've got on these new Pokemon. That's going to follow. And like I say, you know, it's quite interesting. So I'll show you that on the screen. You can have a look at that before we move on to the next bit. So, and finally, you know, on this Gen 3 recap, you know, loads of things have changed. Gen 3 Pokemon are absolutely everywhere. Like I say, I've had very little success so far. The UK is now having its first full day. Again, United States had that advantage by it starting in their morning when it was late at night. But yeah, I think the weather conditions aren't helping. But like I say, the weekend tees up extremely nicely. I think we're going to have some very good attempts at raiding Aggron. Aggron as a raid boss. So what do we know as we sign this vlog off? It's a 4-star or a 4-tier raid boss. It is doubly weak to ground and fighting types. So Machamps, I should say, Hariyama's and Groudons are particularly strong. So it's got weaknesses, they are. And it is also weak to water types. So Gyarados and Vaporeon are very good, strong Pokemon to have when fighting Aggron. So that's the guide there, really. Use them, load them up. You're going to need, some people have said minimum of 2. I don't think you're going to get away with 2, particularly with your level 30 trainers, really. I think a safe number's between 3 and 5, but until I have a go at it at the weekend, I won't have a no. I won't be able to confirm that. So what else do we know? It has a CP of 33,458, which makes it the second most powerful one of 4-tier raid bosses. So, again, you know, it's going to be hard to beat it, but if you've got the right lineup of ground and fighting type, as well as having that water type, you know what, you should stand a good chance of doing it. Success rate to be interesting. Let's see if it's as hard as Tyranitar when trying to capture it. So that's the wrap up. Quite a lot there. I'm aware I've thrown loads of new Pokemon names out there at you, but it gives you a great understanding of what's happening. I'm Masterful27. Thank you for subscribing to my vlog. Please give me a thumbs up with this. If you want to sort of give me a like, that's much appreciated. Hit the notification bell to keep some sort of alertness of what I'm actually talking on new vlogs that come out. But yeah, the subscriber base is growing strong. Thank you all. On Twitter and Instagram, it's masterful_27. And like I say, thank you everybody for following me. It's been a bit of an information overload of Gen 3 news there. But unfortunately, when these updates happen on the game, it's never at the most ideal time. You need to get that information out for everybody. So, thank you again. Catch up with you over the week and into the weekend. Thank you all.